How'd you have the Bible?
And well, I got the Bible right away. You know, like
Got
I'm a
it.
relentless guy.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean
Okay.
that first week, I had hired an Aramaic mentor, a Hebrew mentor. Like
You're
that's
all
just the way I'm wired.
right.
I'm just it's crazy.
I love
My
that
wife
about you,
is just
bro.
shaking her head.
That's awesome.
And so it was incredible. And there were times where so the Lord kind of moved me to meet a few different spiritual warfare kind of people. And there were times where he would come up to me at night and say, "He's by the door." And I don't see anything, but I would pray and I'd be like, "Okay, is he gone?" He'd say, "Yeah," and he'd go to sleep. And so it's been a really interesting period of time these last few years around spiritual warfare and learning how to properly handle it. Because I think a lot of people focus way too much on it. But anyway, the second thing that was interesting is, I did 1 to 3 hours a day of meditation for 2 years. So you get to know your body, like you just know your body, right? I mean, you sit still for 4 hours straight, like you get to know it. And so that next morning when I woke up, I swung my feet over in bed. As soon as my feet hit the ground, I knew this ain't the same body. Like something's different. Now I don't know anything. I don't know heart of stone to flesh. I don't know the term. I don't know born again. I don't know anything, any kind of scriptural thing around this. But I remember looking at my hands, and it's like my eyesight is different. I'm looking at the sunrise, and I'm like,
Whoa. Oh
I'm
my
different.
goodness, dude.
Like I am different. This is not the same body.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I felt this overwhelming nudge to pray. I don't know how to pray. Never prayed. And so I just get on my knees. I'm just like, "God, tell me what to do. I'll be obedient." And I said, if you want me to shut my business down, I will. If you want me on the road with a robe, I will. And I get go live. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go. Because I've been a public speaker for 20 years at that point, and I'd never said the word God. I'd use a universe or source or any of that, more acceptable stuff. But I've never said the word God from stage anywhere on any video anywhere because he knew me, I didn't know him. And so I wrestle with it a little bit, but probably about an hour later, I come out with my video, My Apology to God. And
So this is like the first video.
this is the come out video. And
Whoa,
so My Apology to God, that video gets 50,000 views the first day. And one of the wild parts is I get over 200 messages of people from around the world, and it's like they were in cahoots. And they said, "I've been woken up in the middle of the night to pray for you." And none of them had ever told me that. Some of them said they've been woke up in the middle of the night for years with my name on their mind.
Jesus.
And they would pray for me. None of them had ever
Wow.
told me that.
Wow.
And so it just began this amazing journey, and I'm just grateful for all of it. I'm grateful for all of it.
Bro. That is awesome. So you went right into the deep end. Just
Yeah.
born again. It's cool that you're describing your experience like that with like you felt physically different because when I had my born again experience, I was in my car. I was at the University of Miami.
Yeah.
I was pulling into the gym, and there's a whole backstory to that. People can go listen to that elsewhere. But the way that I would describe it, and this isn't me trying to be like sensational. This is just the truth. This is just what my experience was.
Yeah.
I went into that car one way,
Yeah.
and I left that car a completely different way. I still get goosebumps talking about it
I get it.
because and what was really interesting was I had a guy on my podcast named David Diga Hernandez. Have you heard of him?
I have. Yeah. Yeah.
You should check out our episode because it's like
Okay.
he's all about the Holy Spirit,
Yeah.
as we should be. But he's got like a very just God's given him like a lot of authority to talk about that relationship.
Yeah.
And we both had very similar experiences, but the experience was this: when I got out of the car, the colors of the world
Yes.
changed.
Yes.
It was like
You're
I was
in 4K now.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like not just 4K, which is true, and that's how I would describe it, but it was also like I put on these amber glasses, these sunglasses,
Yes.
and it was like the world just had this filter of like warmth and
Yes.
vibrancy. It was in saturation. It was intense. I was looking around like, whoa, like, has the world always been like this? So a similar sort of
100%.
experience?
100%.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was me looking out my backyard. And, you know, at the time we're on 2.5 acres and, you know, like we had all kinds of vegetation and everything. And exactly what you're saying. Exactly.
If you enjoyed that clip and you want to watch another video like it, you can just click right over here. Or if you want to see my other channel, Directed Life, full length interviews and really deep conversations, you can click over here.